Hey y'all, Chris and Angie Funk here. We're hoping that you're excited about the new boat that you got to see in the other video, but the Coosa X, which we are very excited about, and we are so excited that we know that you guys have looked at some of our comparison videos for help in the past.
Right.
So yesterday we braved a hurricane.
Not a bad one.
Not a
Okay,
bad one. We were on the edge of it,
right.
and it hadn't quite got there yet. A lot of gusty wind, a lot of rain, and that's the problem. Is I only took one camera with us like a moron, and I did not have my mic with the wind shoe or anything like that. Right. So most of that audio is not usable. But the thing is, you guys want to see the boats side by side, and you kind of want to see what they look like and possibly attributes on the water. I will say, for me, and we're slated to the X now, and you'll get that in the video.
You will.
But we also talked about that the comparison is the thief of joy. That the HD is a wonderful, wonderful riverboat. Mm-hmm. The Coosa X is definitely, to me, it's going to be one that I don't know that there's water out there that I wouldn't fish in a Coosa X, honestly. Even her, the way she ran some super big stuff.
At least big for me.
Well, and I mean, it's big stuff, you know, and it's things that a lot of people wreck on. We've wrecked in the past in those areas.
It won't be the last time.
And it won't be the last time. And the X is not going to stop you from doing that.
No.
You know, don't let a super capable boat put you in a situation that your butt can't cash the checks that your mind writes. Okay, so just in that thought, always be aware of what you're doing.
Right.
But comparison-wise, you could see them side by side. You could see the different attributes. Right now, there isn't a finished weight on the X at the time of this taping, so we're not sure. I will tell you this: it is going to it needs its own TV show as My 600-Pound Life, because it's a heavy boat, but you don't notice it on the water.
You do not.
And even for a person that's, you know, sub 110 pounds fully dressed out, or way over 210 fully dressed out, the two weight comparisons in them, she was able to handle it very well. I would say if you're going with the X, make sure you have a 260 centimeter paddle.
Definitely.
That for us that preferred the low position in it, really liked that. And it just, in a high position, you could probably get away with a 250 and be fine with it. We both prefer to paddle it in the low position because the low position is exceedingly high over any other boat that we're normally in, other than possibly the Take 2.
Right.
And the Take 2 is the reason I started with the 260. So anyway, get to the video. Any questions you guys have, holler at us. If you want to get in one, like I said, we always make that disclaimer. We're in Smith Station, Alabama. If we can get you on the water, we will, and let you paddle.
Absolutely.
Y'all watch, let us know what you think.
Oh, she curves so sexy. All right, y'all. We're gonna do a stability. Now she stands in her Liska, but she's not comfortable standing, but the Liska is standable. So, all right, see what you think. And see, your feet are very close to center. So if you spread out your stance, the wider you can get your stance, the more stable you feel.
I can't spread out my stance because
there's a trough.
There's a trough and my feet are too
Well, for
small.
people that are built more like normal human beings, because that's the thing. If you look at the HD now, the HD is a narrow stance because of the width of the sides here, which still, I mean, this boat is stable enough to throw a cast net. I mean, I've thrown a cast net with sharks around. So if that tells you anything about the HD, how much I've trusted the HD in the past, but that boat has the edge on stability, without a doubt. All right, this is high back position.
It's fine, and if you don't try that one, you're perfectly happy with this, but once you've been in that one, this one feels a little.
I understand. I mean, there's definitely a difference, and I mean, to me, the weight. I wish it would have been the weight of that one. But honestly, out of the both of them, the only super benefit of that one is the weight, because this one, to me, outperforms it in every way, shape, or form on the water.
Storage, it's got it by a landslide.
Yep, and even the difference in you see the difference in the rod storage system, the rod tubes that go in here, and then the rod tip protectors up there. And of course, that has the bigger tank well, the hatch in the back, the rear hatch, and then it's got the tank well. This one has just a tiny hatch, but it's got
room for your cooler or a crate.
Right. Because we had to be careful with that one, which crate we put in it and how you put it in there.
Right.
Whereas this one, I mean, goodness gracious, you could put a Connex, back there. So, and like you pointed out, the difference in the track.
Oh,
I mean, you
sure.
see the track, and like on mine, the HD that I had, in order to mount my things for shooting like I shoot, in order to mount my command stand, I had to actually add track back here. But this has got track all the way across. There's the back part holding the rod holders. Then the tri-track all the way across it. Whereas that's got the track, across the seat and around the tank well. But if and then up here on the front, but literally even up on the bow of the X, it's got it up there. And then unlike the HD up here beside the front hatch, you see the security bars that are going across it, and those are where you can actually strap and add more gear on top if you wanted to, and strap those down. So,
and I'm making faces because it's raining and it's yucky.
Well, you're paddling in a hurricane because you love these people.
I do love these people, but dang.
I mean, I put 50 miles on that one in 3 days in conditions like this wind in the Everglades.
Right.
I've paddled class 3 rapids with it. I've bow fished out of it. I've thrown cast nets out of it. I thought that was the bee's knees.
Mm-hmm.
That's my choice all day long. I hate comparison videos for that reason, because what we talked about this morning, comparison is the thief of joy.
Right.
If you've got that boat, that is a wonderful boat.
It is.
If you have the opportunity to get in that boat,
give it a try at least.
Hey, we're in Smiths, Alabama, UCLA, the upper corner of Lower Alabama. Come see us. We'll put your butt in one. See what you think.
Yeah.
I'm checking tail ends.